Sometimes you feel like you could just lick down smarty, yeah, because a man knows say all the things set right now and them are going to carry on in such a manner. That's how it's harder, though, you know. But yeah, we could gather our thoughts. Yeah, let me share the studio line with yourself so you can help me out for the evening by allowing me not to rabbit too much. Yeah. So the studio line is 079 444 31366. Yeah. If you have not got it, it's 079 444 31366. Yeah, and again, whilst I've got my sister in mind or in my thoughts, I'd like to say pay my respect to my namesake out there, Miss Jacqueline Morrison. Yeah, for your support, advice during the course of the week, insofar as getting some assistance from my good brother who is in a place that we wish he was not. Yeah, but yeah, with all and everything, let me go through the formalities. And the formalities to wish you all the best. Hoping that we're not all doing fine. In that you've you've obviously come through 2020. That means 2021 that you are optimistic. Yeah, in this year, in what you're able to do or contribute to your community, to your family, to your culture, insofar as finding your identity, getting to know yourself, because now it's going to be more important because the powers that be have some untowards plans. Yeah, and some of us obviously eyes are open but we're still blind, and those who are seeing just can't believe what it is they're seeing, because to be honest there's nothing out there to be seen, but our ears are taking a beating and our eyes are being blind. Yeah, because the mainstream media, everybody is just on this injection. Yeah, but what I've come to realize is akin to when we were injected with this religion. Later on in the program, I'm going to make a recommendation that you, the listeners out there, especially those of you who are religious, I must say, that when I started 2020, I was very much in the church. I was frequenting the church, but then for whatever reason I found when I came back from Jamaica 2019, I went down, I did libation, I come back. I find my mindset just kind of switch. I came to realize my true nature, and from thence it's been like a revelation, to myself, so that just connected me back with my ancestors, so first and foremost, my respect to the ancestors on whose shoulders I do stand. I thank you for your guide, your protection, your everything, yeah, last year and this year ongoing, yeah, and again, the fact that you open up my insight again. Things were said on my return, sharing my journey with my good brother Dougie, not knowing that he was going to be leaving me at such short notice, but nonetheless, out of his passing and his ascension, came forth the revelation, which hopefully is yet to manifest itself, which is the 1,000 drums. That vibration, that spirituality. Even today I was out playing the drums, and New Year's Eve I was on the Big Ben again playing the drum, because I can see that it's going to be part needed in order to heal the nation, which is like yourself, I self, and even themself, So through this station, Bless FM, we're going to be asking of you to know thyself even more so than before. Yeah, because we need to kick this joker thing to the side, which is this J thing. Yeah, because we know say J wasn't in the alphabet all those years ago. We know it's a fabrication. We know it's a lie. We know it's a myth. You understand? So we know, yeah, because see the planets have aligned themselves. So everything have to get into shape, yeah, which include yourself, your mindset. Yeah, we need to find now who God is, yeah, and now it connect with our ancestral past, yeah. So that being said, I'd like to pay my respect to management and engineers for making this program possible, for their enduring strength for having taken us through 2020 and into this 2021, you know, where I do believe bigger things are going to go on, you know. So that's big up to BLESSRADIO1.com to afford us this blessing to know myself, for you to know thyself, and more so for the benefit of our community. Yeah, for the soldiers, the kings and the queens out there active in the fight for justice, my salute to you, my brothers and sisters. Maximum respect, long life, good health, more strength, yeah, more warrior spirit, because you know we it's like we need to be brave, or even braver, yeah, because Babylon why Babylon system is a fraud, but them a come out in a force, yeah, because they believe the government is giving them the right to do whatever, but them not even realize soon if when a mine shop they're gonna be replaced by drones. Yeah, and when that happen, you know, there's no humility, no humanity, not now going at them, not there is much in them right now. Yeah? But where there's no justice, there is not gonna be any peace. You understand? Because you have to live to die. Yeah? And you know, the baton has been passed, so we have to take it and run with it. Yeah. Now you can imagine, for myself, it's been a busy week in protests all over, some of which I had supported and been part also of the planning, you know. So as I had said before, salute to soldiers and the generals on the front line, taking the stand, not kneeling nor bowing at this time. Yeah, so my salute to honor. Respect goes out to the Joy Gardner family for their enduring strength, and to those who give their support to their cause, whether direct or indirectly, as again I've shared with my sister in Miss Jacqueline Morrison, and those out there who have some understanding of, would you say, youths, and more so we say mental cases or things around those needs. Yeah. The Windrush generation again goes out to another Jacqueline out there. It's Jacqueline McKenzie for her stewardship. Again, I was seeing a post that was made today where I think after 3 years there are those of us who are still struggling to get compensation. Not to say there is any compensation for the injustices that we have had to endure. Yeah, and I'm saying that because again, one of the first telltale signs of this hostile environment was the passing of our Joy Gardner, you know, all those 27 years ago. So, you know, it's taken a number of generations in order for us to fully realize, but this thing is not new. It's been ongoing, and it's left a trauma. It's traumatized a young man who was only 5 at the time. Yeah, so 3 9s are 27. So the emergencies are on our hand. Yeah. Again, I'd like to make mention of 3 generals out there, particularly, namely Mr. Stafford Scott, the Matrix, Mr. Classford Sterling, the broad man, the big man on the farm, and Berkeley Gardner. Again, you know, who I know obviously been prolific in working with the youths within the community, and I mean, I know you guys deserve your rest, but we can't ease up right now, you know. I'd heard also my brother that there had been losses on your side of the family. That's Berkeley. So my condolence to you. I know I've not been in touch, but I wish you a happier new year. And for Mr. Sterling, sir, I congratulate, and I know you're overjoyed with JJ, young Mr. JJ Sterling. So again, I would salute Jude and the mother out there, because I think the reason why you're so elated is you've got that grandson. Yeah, so yeah, You just need to be around to train him. Yeah, so he'll be a Premier League. Yeah, one step forward up from the Father himself. Yeah. So yeah, it's been a joy, family. To continue the journey, equate, and to continue, which to a certain extent has been a joy. Building on the what do you say, on the blocks, on the shoulders, on those examples, those footprints that our elder, now who's joined the ancestor Bernie Grant, had done. So we've got a duty in this community, to take the thing forward. So more strength to yourself. Again, I'd like to obviously wish my MP up there in Enfield, cater some more, more strength, in dealing with like yourself. I know you're shielding us still, but we continue to do what we can within the community. So I'm hoping for brighter things come summer. Yeah, and I need to link up with others as well. Yeah, but yeah, we are where we are, so we have to deal with things as is. Yeah, so you, the listeners, I hope obviously that you're gonna be optimistic, if that is the word, insofar as how 2021 is gonna unfold. Yeah, but I do believe it is our responsibility now, particularly as elders, and again the youths out there that we're depending on, because you are our future, that you are mindful to find the love, yeah, amongst yourself, yeah, because the system is already against you, so you need to find the love for each other. Otherwise, you're gonna self-destruct. So you then become the symptoms of mission impossible, yeah, because you're not going to be able to do what is necessary, yeah. Again, looking at my some notes I've got here, I'd like to pay my respect also. That goes out to Lisa being Graham's sister. I think we paid Graham a visit on Wednesday, but being honest, we weren't able to see him, but nonetheless we know where he's at, and the powers that be are aware, because we've engaged with the MPs and the powers that be, the generals, to know that where our son is, or our young soldier is, yeah, and we've got evidence of who their staff members are. Yeah, so we're holding you to account. Yeah, so that takes me up to Wednesday. Man, I don't even know what I did on Monday and Tuesday. No, I was trying to remember, but this week has been such a week that so much has happened. Yeah, that I can't even remember it all, because I hadn't been noting. I just been dealing with things. Yeah, but what I can say to you is on Thursday, which in fact was New Year's Eve, my day started early. The day previous was my mum's birthday. Yeah, so happy belated birthday, Mum. I did see you on Thursday, which was the day after. But nonetheless, I did show my face, and I brought what little I could, but more important was the embrace, so that was Thursday. Prior to getting mum, I visited the embankment, because it was New Year's Eve and things was planned. Well, it weren't really planned, but things was gonna happen, yeah? round about the embankment, London Eye, and Big Bend, But as a rebel to the cause, I just to go and kind of scout the area beforehand. You understand? To see where the escape routes are. Yeah, so I set about that, because this is a responsible thing to do, because you invite people to certain places, and you hope that they have their wits about them, because New Year's Eve is not about sparking a riot. It's more about spreading the love, good wishes to all, insofar as mankind is concerned. So yeah, I was there in the early part of the day, then went on to mom, and then I left from mom to go home and make myself ready, ready for it. It being the London Eye and Big Ben, where I later linked up with Street Mike. You know what I'm saying? And even after that was finished, which I think we left down there around about 1 or 2 o'clock. Um, as a matter of fact, I think I had to make a rendezvous with Piers Corbin to recover some things, and then we then later on went on to the woods, to continue the drumming party. So yeah, New Year's Eve was a very very long day. You know, yeah, a very very long day. But nonetheless, I quite enjoyed it. I was on the Big Ben at the appointed hour, myself and my colleague Jeff. Just drumming. Us beating the drum because there was just that little window of opportunity that was had. Yeah, we was down there from earlier because at 11 o'clock the expectation, well, it's not the expectation, it was happening. We officially left the European Union, at 11 o'clock. So I thought that there would have been an allowance given that Boris bust down the wall and say, yeah, he's going to vex it. So I thought there would have been some celebration between the hour of 11 and 12 o'clock. Unbeknown to me, he had his friends out in forces, even on horses, But we know that we could have caused a reaction by beating the drums and make them asses do the tap dance, But we didn't do so. We waited for the gong, and I think we had an opportunity for about 10 minutes that even the police, they left us alone, But we was hoping to be able to drum for an hour. But it wasn't the case. But nonetheless, people enjoyed our, what do you say, our intermission, or that little period of time that we had was to do so, So I'd say big up to Street Mike for capturing that particular stage, of our evening, because on reflection it made us, look good, you could say, and we were able to express what we consider the purpose the drumming is going to serve insofar as the healing, of the nation, of the communities. So we're fortunate that, yeah, we are already in some schools, some institutions. So if you're one of those schools that had been established by Mr. Awuna, then we look forward to us working with yourselves, with the children. And again, I can testify to that because some 20 years plus ago, he had started this very thing up in Enfield, where I myself was a school governor. So what I'm talking is somewhat real. Yeah, it's not a myth or something pipe dream, And we're going back 20 years, so I know that there's a number of people out there who are quite adept at playing the drums, that can dance. Yeah, so when we find ourselves in the London Borough Parks, it will be for therapy. Yeah, so we'll be playing the drums. We're expecting that you'll be dancing, if not playing. So that's how we intend to continue to engage with yourselves. So we're not a rogue body of people or individuals that set about intent on breaking the law. We're far removed from that, and I would like to think that of most of the drummers and also most of yourselves out there. But we are conscious that our civil liberties is being eroded in a manner that takes away from our human rights, and we have to take a stand in order to defend that. So we're saying it's quite wrong of the government to be imposing their will upon us. And I think for ourselves who are of African descent, we have to be even more concerned, because my take on, and you might not agree with, is that this system, which is Western society, you might say white supremacy to a certain extent, they're looking at a way to which they can kick the can down the road for another 400 years. Now, the reason why I'm saying that, we've now got information technology, which is revealing the truth, because they say you seek the truth and the truth will set you free, or set us free. So with the advent of information technology, we can now go on the web and we can search and we can see the truth, even though we've always, as a race, had intuition, telepathy, because we are God's creation, whereas for them, we can't really describe them, but it's like they don't really have a heart, they don't have a conscience. And the reason that you can say again they don't have a conscience is because the way they demonstrate it. Like now, like the indication is that they're going to replace the police with drones. And drones, they don't have no heart. Yeah? Which is what they try to instill in this last line of police defense. Yeah, because even I'll tell you a thing, even when we was leaving the London Eye New Year's Eve, yeah. Now we cycle, yeah. I did take the train and I take my bicycle with my drum. Yeah, so we kind of park up our bicycle, myself and my colleague, yeah. We park up a bicycle, and whilst we got back to on the other side of the embankment by the London Eye opposite New Scotland Yard, right, we was unlocking our bikes, but my brethren, he was playing the drum, or I was playing the drum whilst he was unlocking. So a number of people started to gather and they were dancing. Yeah, so we kind of get into the mood as well with them, and it was dancing. And then you see the police them start coming. There was this police officer, a female police officer. You could say she's a mature woman, but anyway, we'd still say she's attractive to the sense that she seemed to have a smile. But then when we got her attention and was playing the drum and kind of rocking, yeah, before she just come over, she start on her phone and call her friends. So me ask her what she call her friends for. Yeah, she just come and just dance in the New Year. Dance in the New Year with me. But she weren't having it. Yeah? And then after she weren't having it, so she still barefaced, so won't come. After we give her the opportunity to come dance, she not come to dance, but then she'll call her friends and expect us to socialize with her friends. You know what I'm saying? So all of them things was not in the spirit, of the first day of the year, because, you challenge and you ask them, who are they serving? They're supposed to be protecting us. Instead, they're trying to look to arrest us and all those kind of things, But anyway, that was New Year's Eve into New Year's Day. Yeah. So let me just go to the good book. No, actually, let me play on our tune first, and then I'm going to a good book, yeah, and then come back, yeah. So yeah, me could do a thing. So people, me sign on. I'm sign on already, but run the thing.
So it go, So it go. Good friends we've had and good friends we've lost along the way, like the king say, So it go.
For all the brothers and sisters lost.
Signs for those who will get to reflect in life.
Manners and respect.
Open your eyes and see. Hey, don't be blind, no. Remember, only the truth can stand the test of time. So everything shall be revealed. Hey, just wait a while. So arm in arms, we're working very hard. Yeah, the more you give, it seems the more the man he wants. Oh yes, we were such good friends. Now what have we become? I'll have to use good sense, knowledge and wisdom to overstand how man to man can be so unjust. I just don't know who to choose. You can go your way, I will go my own. Say the love of so strong. Now the things are oh so clear. I've got to make a move. Hey, can't sit around, no, no. Friends are few who really care. And yes, I'd be a fool, hey, if I didn't know that. Hey, every action will cause a reaction in my eyes. Said reaction can be a blessing in disguise. So I'll go on and I won't compromise. No, more strength for the wise. You can go your way, I will go my own. Say the love of the Almighty Jah will lead me on. Yes, you go your way, and I will go my own. The love of the Almighty Jah will keep me strong. Will keep me strong. For those who will care to reflect in life, open your eyes and see. Hey, don't be blind, no. Remember, only the truth can stand the test of time, and everything shall be revealed. Hey, just wait a while. So arm in arms, we're working very hard, yeah. The more I give, it seems the more the man he wants. Yes, he does. I'm gonna push on to do the things I do. Yes, I will. You can go your way, and I will go my own. See the love of the Almighty Jah will lead me on. You can go your way.
Yes, family. Yeah, we have to be going about in the same direction right now. Still, New Year, we have to come together as a collective because, this problem we have besetting us is too much for any one person to bear. You know what I'm saying? So, with everything, we have to move forward as a collective in unity. Yeah, because only in unity can we overcome this struggle. Yeah. So yeah, that was what, Friday. Friday was a rest day, a recovery day. And then Saturday there was that event that was highlighted in so far as Hyde Park. Now, being honest, I did put the post out in support of I can't even say the source. Somebody had put it out. I put it out as well. And the hope is that people would turn out. And I have to say people did turn out. I turned up about hour and a half on the late side. Yeah, I decided that I wasn't going to take public transport. I was going to drive. And if anything, I was going to try and sell some T-shirts. Yeah, as well as playing my drums. But that didn't materialize because when I got there again, there was more police than anything else. You know what I'm saying? So they basically made Hyde Park a non-event. Yeah. So from there, I went on to Battersea Park. To hold a meditation by the oh God, what is it? It's not a monk. By the Buddha. Well, it's one out of the two. Well, there's actually three there. Yeah. And yeah, just hold a meditation with my drums. I linked up again with one of my brethren. And yeah, I found some solace. It was quite peaceful. Surprising to see the amount of people out on the day. So we said, okay, that looked like it's a promising situation. So we said that we would go back down there today, which I did. You know, so we were down there today trying to see as to whether people would buy into buying the t-shirts. You know what I'm saying? Plus, again, we were playing the drums. You know, people was dancing. So yeah, we had a fantastic day. You know, and since evening we've posted it. Yeah, we posted it on the site, and I'm noticing that I'm getting some comments about explain what you two were doing there all by yourselves. You know, no, that's somewhat strange, you know, because we are two big men. Yeah, so I don't see as to where we should restrict ourselves, because it is a situation that, yeah, you put it out there, and some people are going to look and say, well, you know, if you put certain things out, as opposed to police are going to intercept, and then the police is gonna be there. You know what I'm saying? So we don't really have to be giving any explanation other than we've looked at the place, we've formed an opinion. It's a suggestion, but at the same time, we don't want to disturb other people's peace by having too much people there drumming. You know, that is the honest to God truth, because it would be too overwhelming. Yeah, so it's a situation that it needs to be managed. And being honest, I could see there would be a benefit. And again, yeah, we put it out anyway, so it's not something that we need to discuss over the air. But we will respond, or I will certainly respond to the comments that's being made. You know, but I think it's a bit late in the year now to be going into the woods. I've seen places whereby I think our ancestors' sacrifice warrants us paying these places particular attention. I.e., we've got Nelson Mandela in Parliament Square, where we've drummed. And again, it was just myself and my brethren there. Yeah, the invitation was put out, and nobody never respond. But now when I ask me how comes it's only just us two. You understand? So it's like on an outer sync. Yeah? Now, if you want to start a revolution, and you're not going to start no revolution in a no bush. I'm telling you that from now. You understand? Yeah, so if you're not moving spirit and in truth, you don't have to know who no God is, who are protect you, know? Yeah? And what it is you don't have to do. You understand? Because right now it's not a time for cowards. Yeah, and I'm saying that, but I don't really want to expose our princesses to such situations. You understand? So I can retract a little bit on that. Yeah, so we need some understanding upon the whole thing. Yeah. So yeah, that basically was that again for today. Now, insofar as the rest of this week is concerned, I don't have no plans. Yeah, just the same like the show. Yeah, wherever the spirit kind of lead me, there I will go. Yeah, but obviously my ears are a bit tweaked towards certain things, so I will be pursuing certain aspect. Again, I've got certain responsibilities, both at home, with the family, and also with the extended family. That's to say, I've got some outstanding matters that I need to deal with Graham. And yeah, I no doubt will have to just pick up on those kind of things. Yeah, but other than that, I'm going to make a recommendation for you. And this recommendation basically deals with the dangers of religion, and it's about seeking Mahat into our lives. Yeah, and I'm saying that because I spent some time this afternoon since returning from the place, watching something by a Dr. Ray Higgins. Yeah, and I would like to recommend that for yourselves. because my reason for so doing is it exposes the trickery that was met by our ancestors more than 400 years ago. Yeah, in the way of religion. They captivated our minds and then enslaved us. And now that we've got the information through modern technology to seek out the truth, which now is to set us free, that they further want to inject us now with some form of data retrieving device in order to again enslave us. Yeah, so things have come full circle insofar as the intention of what they would call the elite, who think they're in control of our destiny. But destiny is very much in our hands, and I think it's just a case of knowing, yeah, who our God is, which God we serve, and how we supposed to, or how we are to set about it. Yeah, we need to find our true nature, yeah, that which enable us to connect from the earth up into the atmosphere. Yeah, so we need to connect from earth up into the, well, some might say the galaxies, yeah, but astronomy, all of these things plays a part. Our body in itself is like solar panels. You know, we're not normal, we're quite unique, yeah, in our makeup. Yeah, we are one with our Creator, and nothing can be achieved without them utilizing us by abusing us to a certain extent. Yeah, so we've been given this Garden of Eden to maintain, and it's high tide now that we ourselves take back what is rightfully ours. Yeah, so those who have been brainwashed, yeah, by the way of religion, we need now to be seeking Mahat into our lives. Yeah, so I would recommend that people go on the YouTube and look up a Dr. Ray Higgins and to do your own search on that. Yeah, so that is my recommendation. Yeah, so yeah, having said that, I think I could do with playing you another tune. What have I got for you? Yeah, let's see what's on the turntable. Yes, I can come at you with. Yes, the runaway slave.
Run away, run away, run away, run away, run away.
Yeah, well, I'm not gonna catch me again, you know. Them definitely can't catch me again.
Before we all can see the change that surrounds our minds are killing us slowly. I've got to get out of here, cause this has never been a love affair. Our children keep dying in the streets. No matter how hard some try, some say it's to no avail. Youth's got to recognize the motherland again. I'm living in a danger zone, so far away from home. Look how they're taking advantage of we. Oh, Babylon, you're wrong, so wrong, so wrong. A power gone, hold on. I said your judgment won't be long. Brother man, be strong. Who Put down your weapon, oh Lord, cause divide and rule is the wicked one's master plan. Why, y'all? Oh, many have lost their lives fighting for the cause, and though so many know not what they're fighting for, many warriors have been compromised, caught with the riches and the lies, and so the killings increase more and more. Yeah. Hatred only makes hatred multiply. And for so long we've seen cause of color many good men die. So if they knew what life was worth, they would do good with their time on earth. One and all must unify. Turn them, oh Babylon, you're wrong. So wrong, so wrong. A power gone, hold on. I say your judgment won't be long. Oh brother man, be strong. No bother what a man complexion, oh Lord. Cause divide and rule is the wicked one's master plan. Your master plan. Only spells destruction for I and I. Yeah, we got to come together to overcome the brainwash mentality, you know. Break these chains that hold I down, hold I down. Oh Babylon, you're wrong, so wrong, so wrong. A power gone, hold on. I said your judgment won't be long. Oh brother man, be strong. Put down your weapon, oh Lord, cause divide and rule is the wicked one's master plan. Oh Babylon, you're wrong, so wrong, so wrong. Oh power gone, hold on. I said your judgment won't be long. Oh brother man, be strong. No judge a man by him complexion, oh no, cause divide and rule is the wicked one's master plan.
Yes, yes, my family, divide and rule continued to be their master plan. And it's quite evident because I'm even hearing it among some of our own people that say I'm going to take this injection and I can't understand it. Seriously, I can't understand it. Them say there's another strain of this COVID-19. The vaccine not change. I said same thing, and we somehow we still feel say we are better off taking it, and I can't see the sense in that. History has taught us, yeah, when it comes to things which are of benefit, we are always lost. Yeah, we are always lost when it comes to the queue. Yeah, so why is it now that we are giving preferential treatment in such regards? Yeah, that is a red flag to a bull. Yeah, so my people, me beg you now. Yeah, don't condemn us. Yeah, in a manner like that. You understand? It's better we put our hands or our lives in the hands of our Father who created we who have an understanding and a lineage with him, automatic. Yeah, the earth is the Lord's and the fullness thereof. We are one with him. You understand? So even if we have to dead that way there, if we are going to say dead then, yeah, we then are going to become in the spirit like our ancestors. So let's not be cowards. Yeah, we're not like them. You understand? Who seem to don't have no soul, much less spirit. Yeah, so me I beg you now. Yeah, beg you now, family. Yeah, so yeah, I'm just gonna have a little reflection still in that we did say goodbye to 2020, and as I had said, you know, in 2020, towards I think it was March time, yeah, I lost my cousin Cecil Bignall, and Cecil Bignall, he was a ras, you know, as a person. Well, me have to say I lost my mentor, You understand? Because in the times of my need, my greatest need, he afforded me shelter. Yeah, I'm not saying it was a palace or anything like that, but nonetheless, he afforded me somewhere that I could call my home during my teenage years. You understand? So, my respect goes to you, my cousin, my mentor, family, loved one, you know. God's richest blessings to the family, and you honor them, obviously, because you multiplied, yeah, and you left the earth with many, yeah. But in your passing, each one was able to say thank you for what had been left to them, yeah. In addition to that, my own brethren, Douglas Williams, my salute to yourself, the family. I sit in the chair in the studio that you yourself had brought me into, yeah, because you obviously acknowledged that there was works that ought to have been continued. I continue to appeal to you who are the listeners out there that you find your voice, you know, so that you can raise or help to uplift the show, the station, that you may well be blessed, that we have a better understanding for us to know thyself as to who we are, what role we play at this time, yeah, insofar as our culture, our identity, yeah. Again, I'd like to pay my respect to the Leons family up there in Edmonton. We lost a brethren, Billy, yeah, who again was, when I come to Edmonton, them was the big, well, we can't say the big man them time. Them was the big youths. You understand? But you know, as you grow and you become size and experience in them man there, then you know you become more equal. You know, but as a youth, them was a man them you look up to. If any trouble at them, you go run to come and try and help them out. You know, so my respect to the family, yeah, manners, yeah, and obviously, depending on how things unfold, you know, I myself am there insofar as the drums and all of that within my community, and you know, obviously, how things stands with myself, yeah, up there, yeah. The Edwards family, that's Jan's family, my salute. Again, I made acquaintance with Andy. Briefly met Mom again. You know, so I say more strength to you, family. Yeah. Your daughter obviously was a community champion. Her works continues. I'm expecting that one of the sisters will be taken up on that, yeah, or one of the sistren within the community again will continue to expand on the work that your sister had started, and no doubt that will continue to benefit our community. We've just recently been through Kwanzaa, which again she was very prominent in promoting, and again I'm honored in this time that, yeah, I was at least able, yeah, to be reminded, yeah, of her presence through that period of time in the good work that she had done. Yeah, I'd like also to pay my respect to Leah, who is my goddaughter, who is the daughter of Nigel, my brethren, who again went on to join the ancestors not too long ago. We know him more friendly within our community as Rambler, you know, because I have fond memories with a black Ford Capri when you used to hear the bass line before you even hear the car, you know what I'm saying? So again, and as I'm thinking about my brethren Nigel, it also bring to mind Bigfoot, who again we had lost earlier part of this year, I believe. You know what I'm saying? So there's been quite a number of significant losses, you know, within our community. And again, I think I'd made mention of Peter, who I had attended Hepzibah with, so what I've always taken away from Hepzibah is where I reflect as to ourselves now as a community, where we're at. We're like in the valley of the dry bones. And it's for us to lean on our ancestors, because this battle has already been won. Because prophecy has to be fulfilled, because Father God don't know what he's doing and the reason why things are where they are at now. So manners and respect to the Welsh family. Yeah. And again, a very more significant thing, because again, I was at Battersea today, and being at Battersea reminds me of when I first came to England, 69, during the 70s, when we used to leave from North London and go down south, and as I'm saying, we had the big boys then, back in them days, who were like our protectors, and I'm talking the likes of Potty and Bully, so yeah, my respect goes out to Fitzroy Brown, the Browns family. Yeah, my respect goes out to you, fam, because again we lost Bully this year, and I was fortunate to be able to, put something back in the way of playing the drums, because again, insofar as Bully is concerned, it also takes me back to the Joy Gardner family, back in the days when I'd done, with the help of, again, Classford, because myself and Classford, I remember, went to Highgate Magistrates Court, I think it was, to get the license. I don't remember if it was a drink license or an entertainment license, in order for this event was to take place. But Bully was one of those that had made a contribution insofar as sponsoring the event, alongside Prince Lincoln, who again had agreed to perform. So the journey has been a long journey. It's been a really long journey, but they say you don't know where you're going unless you know where you're coming from. So I salute you, family, and I believe Annette, the sister, I think she had even performed, or she had obviously volunteered in order to perform on the night. You know what I'm saying? So more strength to you, my family, and I wish you again more strength. I remember the body going home, and you can imagine. I think it was shortly after Bully arrived back in Jamaica that them had some lightning and thunder. You know what I'm saying? But boy, family, yeah. So I was saying, yeah, that just take me back to where I was today. That these brothers, these elders for us at the time, they would defend us. You know what I'm saying? Because in those days we were all for one and one for all. It's like we had a common cause. So there are just a few of the many of the soldiers who have gone on to their ancestral roots, so we do salute, or I personally would like to make mention and salute, and there are many more, so again, I know I've been I've forgotten the names, but we've been out drumming on so many different occasions, over, there's Esther, forgotten her son's name. We were over there, there was a situation over in Alsden, that side, there's Delroy, Washington. There's so much that the drumming had done. Yeah, so I'm confident that the drumming is going to be very much the healing that is going to be required come summer. We don't know how this summer is going to peter out. But what I do know is if we don't take the injection, then it means that their desire upon us will stumble and fall. Yeah. So I'm counting on the fact that our immune system will kick in order to deal with this present problem or situation that befalls us the community, you know. So yeah, if there's anybody that would again like to say phone in, because obviously we know that, you know, for some of us it's really concerning. If there's anyone that would like to pass on any encouragement to our members of their family, because given that you can't travel, I mean, I know a phone call doesn't deny you that opportunity, you know, but it'll be good for you to share, you know, so we as a community, you know, we can acknowledge, and the general public will also know, because there's a lot of people who are no longer with us and a lot of others don't know, you know what I'm saying? So we are where we are, you know. But yeah, other than that, my family, let us just continue to just play some tunes, yeah, so that you're not overly burdened by my voice, you know what I'm saying? Because I apologize, I don't even have on my Enough is Enough t-shirt today.
Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. To all my brothers in the West, you know you got to come away, yo.
Africa is calling.
It is the best, so far away from those Edens now. Some drown in their capitalism, then take up the easy man and schism. But China go deal with them doctrine. Naya ancient king, yeah, more than 400 years, and yet still the Rasta man a cry. We not go let the devil control us. No, 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 no. They could have planned them plot, no matter how hard them try. Remember that he's standing by your side. Standing by your side. Just a little love is what we need. What we need. With a little encouragement, every man can succeed. Oh Lord, put away your hatred and your greed and your greed. In this a time, children, you better sow good seed. Come on, do you remember Marcus and all the wonderful teachings he taught us? Yeah. Do you remember Martin? He had a vision for all of their children. Whoa. I try remember Malcolm for his determination and wisdom, yeah.
For real.
Don't forget Brother Nelson, cause they could never keep a good man down. More than 400 years, and yet still the Rasta man a cry. I never let the devil control I.
No way.
No, 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 no. They could have planned them plot, no matter how hard them try. Remember that he's standing by your side, yeah.
All the time.
Whoa, 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 whoa. That's standing by your side. Yes, I, my side. All the time. So don't be fooled. Everything that glitters is not gold, no. We're just passing through. Prophets preach from days of old. So don't join them in their folly. You will surely end up sorry. In a Rome we cannot tarry, because we read the signs already. More than 400 years, and yet still the Rasta man a cry. We never let the devil control us. Whoa. No, 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 no. We could have planned them plot, no matter how hard them try. Remember that he's standing by your side. Oh Lord, standing by your side, yeah. For more than 400 years, and yet still the Rasta man a cry. We not gonna let the devil control us. Oh Lord, no, 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 no. They could have planned them plot, no matter how hard them try. Remember that he's standing by your side.
Yes, family, remember Jah is standing by your side. Okay, just remember that. Right, the word from the good book. Set your goals up too high. Remember what I'm saying now. set your goals up too high. Demand more of yourself than you believe you possess. Okay? So it's a step forward. Yeah? And secondly, judge not only what you accomplish, but also what you attempt. Okay? So it's very much a time of reflection as to what you have attempted and whether it's been successful or not successful. But in addition to that, the word says a noble failure may be of more value than a petty success. Yeah? So what I have done is I've read the first 3 words of wisdom or words of good, yeah, from the good book, and I'm also gonna give you the last 2 pages, and it's asking of you to use your time and knowledge properly to carry out honestly and diligently the task and responsibility entrusted to you. Okay? So, in us, with our own intuition, God has chosen you, He's chosen I, okay, in order to do certain things. Yeah? And He's asking that you do it properly, to carry it out honestly, diligently, and responsibly. Yeah? To do these things. Yeah? By utilizing your time and the knowledge that you have been given. Now, knowledge is something you gain from experience. Yeah? It is something that you know. And if you know something, you know it to be good or you know it to be bad. Yeah? So it's saying use your time and knowledge properly to carry out honestly and diligently the task and responsibility entrusted to you. Now, this also could be entrusted to you if you're part of an organization or your family. Yeah? So do it honestly and diligently. And then the overriding word is love is the key to our destiny. Okay? So on that note, my family, we again move forward. Yeah? In this time.
While I'm living, thanks I'll be giving the most high. I'm a living while I'm living to the Father I will pray. Only Him know how we get through every day. Only I in the price, I'm a leg we have to pay. While our leaders play, all I see people are rip and a rob, all are brave. Thief never love is in thief with long bag. No love for the people who are suffering bad. Another toll to the poor, may God help with soul. What is to stop the youth from get out of control? Full up on education, you know, on a payroll. The clothes from me back of countless I old. Could go on and on, the fool has never been told. I'm a living while I'm living to the Father I will pray. Only Him know how we get through every day with only I in the price. I'm a leg we have to pay. While our leaders play, we say who can afford to run will run. But what about those who can't? They will have to stay. Opportunity a scarce commodity. In this time I say, when mama spend her last and send you go class, never Never you ever play. It's a competitive world for low budget people, spending the time while earning a nickel, with no regard to who it may tickle. My cup is full to the brim. I could go on and on. The fool has never been told. To this life we get to go. Don't give up now. That is a man. Someday, somehow. I could go on and on. The fool has never been told. I'm a living while I'm living to the Father I will pray. Only Him know how we get through. Every day with only I is the price. I'm a leg we have to pay. While our leaders play, all I see people are rip and a rob. All are grime. Thief never love is the thief with long bag. No love for the people who are suffer real bad. Another toll to the pole. May God help his soul. What is to stop the youths and get out of control? Full up of education, yet no own a payroll. The clothes by your back have countless eye hole. Could go on and on, the fool has never been told. I'm a living while I'm living to the Father I will pray. Only Him know how we get through. Every day, only I can the price. I'm a leg we have to pay. While our leaders play, me say who can afford to run will run. But what about those who can't? They will have to stay. Opportunity a scarce commodity. In this time I say, when mama spend her last and send you go class, never you ever play. It's a competitive world for low budget people, spending the time while earning a nickel, with no regard for who it may tickle. My cup is full to the brim. I could go on and on, the fool has never been told. Could go on and on, the fool has never been told. Could go on and on, the fool has never been told. Could go on and on, the fool has never been told. Could go on and on, the fool has never been told. Could go on and on, the fool has never been told. Could go on and on, the fool has never been told. Could go on and on, the fool has never been told.
Yes, it goes on and on, but now the truth is being revealed. What are we going to do about it? And those of us who don't understand, are not seeking the truth, are we complacent to be stuck in this material world where we are now experiencing that those things are of no value because we're not in a position to enjoy them? Okay, so all things material presently has been kicked to the curb. Even the very rich are struggling to find joy. Even though I think I was seeing in Monaco that the royalty, they're still able to exercise and do whatever they feel like, but the peasantries, they are having to lock themselves up because of this said same COVID. Now, it's evident that it suits Western society to be playing the game in the manner that they're presently playing, but again, I cite, and I was watching, I think last night, something exciting insofar as Africa is concerned, in like the AU, African Union, they have come up with a united African trading blocks, and I think on power similar to what the European had been doing previously. So I'm very excited in seeing that, and I'm hoping that those of us who are here and have the means and whose finances may well be locked up, that we can now invest in our natural resources that we have in abundance, on our land mass, which is Africa, which It's not a strange or somewhat surprising coincidence that when you look on the map and you see Africa, you can see the head. Yeah, Africa represents the head of the world. You know, you could see that with your naked eye. Yeah, so that's where all things, all thinking, all knowledge comes from. And for some reason, I don't get it sometimes. For whatever reason that we've allowed Western society to fool with, you know. I don't know, because when you're up in the sky and look down and you say, where's the head of this world? It's plain and obvious, you know. So I don't know. It's a real strange thing, but you know, I to a certain extent, you know, I can't be in denial. You know, there's a time when I believe in a Father Christmas too. But I can't say I didn't believe in him in all truth and honesty. But you know, the temptations or the presents, you believe in it because you look forward to the treats that are associated with it. You know what I'm saying? So that's how you get yourself entrapped. You know, it's done in such a subtle way that you eventually get drawn in. You know, so it's there as a lure. You know, as a lure. You know what I'm saying? So they've been doing it successfully. You know what I mean? But now it's a real struggle or a challenge. You know what I'm saying? Because particularly us now, who we not really believe in our thing, but we have our grandchildren. Yeah, so I would suggest more so now that we've got to be really pushing Kwanzaa, the family unity, and the reasons behind it. You know, even though again this year obviously they didn't really want for us to be, we say, socializing or coming together as a family. You know, so it's just one of those things. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, let me again pay my respect to some of my extended family that my good brother had introduced me to. You know, so I'd like to salute my Ras McCoy, Tamara Gabriel. Also, I'd like to salute, which will be Yvonne. Yeah, Yvonne Lawson, which as far as I understand, she was honored. She was in the Queen's Honors list this year. But again, I do hope that you would use that platform that it gives you for the benefit of the community, more particular to address the issues around our young people. Yeah, particularly those again associated with what we would constitute as being knife crimes or gun and knife crimes, to enable us to stop the stabbing and the shootings. Now, we know and we will say, if you are serious, they are the generals to which you need to be working with, because these are the very people that the youths, they themselves will take serious. Yeah, so again, you know, I've made myself available through our good brother Dougie before, looking at effective parenting. I'm not saying I've got all the skill set, but I have done the fostering, as you may well be aware, for the 15 years working with the remand and challenging teenagers. You know, so I take it as an honor that I was one of the first group that had, what do you say, graduated, and make myself available again to yourself and to the youths out there who are listening. We need to obviously empower yourselves in order to take on some of these responsibilities. Yeah. In addition to that, obviously, I'd like to pay my respect to Solutionaries Sevens. I saw your post today. I was getting somewhat concerned that I hadn't seen anything from yourself in a good little while. You know, but I'm taking it that you had a little break and I wish you a happier new year, and that you continue to do what it is that you're doing, and that we hold the system to account. Yeah, I'd like to also mention Mr. Colin Robinson, Brethren Ghetto Priest, Duke Basie. You know, I've got some people on the international side where it's like in Gambia. You know, I'd like to pay my respect to Brethren. I just buck up again the other day, Mr. Dennis Mills, long time a brother, no see. Salute goes out to Ras Al. You know, again, you know, my brethren, it was good to hold a meditation with yourself. So I salute the good work that you do within the community, particularly on the educational side, you know, with our youths. And again, good to see the young men or your offsprings, you know, following in the same vein. You know what I'm saying? So we know it's in the blood nonetheless. Yeah, so my respect to you. I'd like to also pay my respect to Julia Gomez's family. I was able to visit them not too long ago whilst I was up in Wellingborough collecting the drums. You know, so those drums again are gonna be put to good use. Again, oh yeah, obviously I can give my apologies for Mr. Awuna, who has had to take himself off the group because it just, whenever we post on it, it takes away his data because he's presently residing in Ghana. You know, so he did explain to me that it's going to be a problem for him. So my family do understand as to why he's had to do so. You know, it's best that he does it than for me to take it off. I'd like to pay my respect again to Miss Goldring, Yvonne, for your support, then say, your direction insofar as the Goodwin Lawson Foundation. Thanks for your support in getting myself through that. Again, we've got Paulette, we've got Street Mike. You know, there's just so many, and I continue, no doubt, to be meeting more. You know, there's a Mr. Pascal. Again, I'd like to pay my respect to yourself. You know, there is just so many, the list, it goes on and on. But I'm all wishing you all, you know, a happier new year. I hope that you, no doubt, rise to the challenges that are facing us. Yeah. But what I would like to say, and this goes out to those of you out there who have a drum, need a drum repaired, that we look forward for you joining us. So I'm hoping, obviously, the administrative side of the 1,000 drums will add you to our numbers. Otherwise, you know, it's going to be so much more work for myself having to go around and, you know, trying to be recruiting at the same time as trying to even sell T-shirts, you know. Again, I'd like to pay my respect and salute our brother Barry Mohammed. You know, there's another brother, Wayne. I apologize, obviously, for not being able to attend a number of your Zoom shows. I've got Ras Chubby, salute and manners, my brother. You know, you've taken me on certain, I'd say, spiritual journeys. It's been a pleasure to be drumming alongside yourself. You know, long may that continue. My personal family, which is scattered up and down the country, you know, I say my respect, my salute. I say that to Josh, I think, who is up in Scotland. I don't know if he was able to get down because I've not been in touch, you know. And my adopted family, the Codringtons, manners and respect, you know. So all being all, my family, you know, I hope that you're fit, you know, to deal with all that is going to be besetting yourself as well as us generally. You know, I'm looking here and I'm seeing a picture of my brethren Keith Scott. Yeah, so my salute to you, my brethren. You know, more strength, more health. You know what I'm saying? Again, I thank you for words of encouragement, you know, that has been put towards. Now, I when I started last year, this time last year, you know, I only used to come into the studio ever so often at the request of Brother Dougie, and then it was more so just to deal with issues around parenting or with the youths because of the fostering work that I had done. Yeah, now I've been in the studio some 8 months, you know, and I have to really thank management for the encouragement, you know, because I started with my cousin up there. She's out of London, you know, but she's very much shielding because, well, yeah, well, she's shielding, and the effort to come down here is somewhat was challenging. Yeah, so it's one thing I can say. If anything, I would very much look forward to having a co-host, but we'll see as to how that unfold. I was hoping that Graham would probably have stepped in to deal with the youth side, but as it is here now, we have to wait to see. Yeah, but my cousin Norm, or cousin N, my respect, you know, and I wish you all the success for this year onwards, you know, and no doubt I'll look forward and would welcome you back in the studio when the time and the opportunity again arise. You know, so much has been happening and so much will continue to happen. I do believe that there is going to be elections this year. You know, this is me now kind of twisting or a little bit towards my political side. I know certainly there is the mayoral elections. I don't know where I am presently on that because I know there's a lot of disaffection insofar as what we would say with the present mayor of London. Somehow some people or some of us don't believe that he's dealt with the youth issues adequately. You know, so there's a challenge there, and there's so many contestants this time round, you know. So I don't know what's going to happen, where my support lies. Family, you know that I've rejoined Labour, but, you know, the Labour Party at the moment, I don't know what to say because they've taken Jeremy out. And again, I can understand now because I do truly believe if Jeremy Corbyn was Prime Minister, this COVID bull nonsense, I don't think it would have a chance. Yeah, I don't believe it would have a chance. You know what I'm saying? No, I don't know which phone this is. Is it this one? Listener, I'm sorry, you'd have to phone back, but again, it's like you've left it a bit on the late side, and I've got. Oh, sorry, I just realised. How comes my thing is saying 10 to 10? Oh, that is saying 9:45. Yeah, I'm saying I'm kind of winding down now, so I do apologise. You know, you wait all evening for a call, and then when it come, you don't have enough time to take it. You know what I'm saying? But I wish yourself well and family. Yeah, and obviously you can tune in next week. Yeah, next week we have a double bill lined up. We'll be looking at well, let's leave it at that, yeah, because the mystery is even better. Yeah. So next week we have a double bill for you. A couple will be phoning in looking at an issue which again we've not to say we've overlooked because I've been trying to get them on for the past 4 or 5 weeks without any success, you know. But yeah, we are where we are. So yeah, we was dealing with the politics. Yeah, it would appear right now all the politicians, they're on the same page. They're dancing to the said same tune, which is to big businesses. Yeah, big businesses are the corporations who are the governments all over the world, with an exception to a certain extent with with Africa. We just have to really put on our foot and kick some people out. Um, I don't believe the threat of nuclear war is gonna serve any purpose, because that means it's gonna be the end of the world. Yeah, and as it is here now, you can see the environment is suffering. So global warming, no doubt, is taking place. But again, fortunate for us who have the pigmentation to sustain, yeah, we will be able to be on the earth, whereas our counterpart will more likely go back in the caves. So as it was in the beginning, so shall it be in the end time. Yeah. So I'm asking you, my family, not to worry yourself too much. Yeah. The key thing right now is, as you see, our biggest institutions where the finances are is where religion, or where we tend to put our trust and our faith, and that is really the biggest challenge for us to deal with right now. And if we can only embrace the changes which needs to take place, then again, I do believe things can be overturned overnight. But that is a very big challenge for us, particularly our pastors who have been doing such a what do you say, a sturdy, such a good job in brainwashing us over these years, and now it would appear that they've been putting out the wrong messages, because there is so much information out there, so much factual things, so much truth, where everything ought to have been in spirit and in truth, and there's, for whatever reason, have been in denial and selling us all kind of lies in the form of religion. But again, I'm no expert on that. I'm only going off what I have researched or spent the time to listen to and acknowledge. But for my turning point was going home in 2019, doing libation. I consider it being a pilgrimage, and I did that after 50 years of being in England. I happened to do that, and since then it's been a revelation. Yeah, it's been a real revelation to myself, and I give Father God thanks for the inspiration, intuition, all that He has done in order to open up my eyes to do these things. And again, for you yourself out there, the listeners who care to use your ears, to listen and spend the time, so I'll give you thanks for that. My only comment is, I wish that, for the future, I will have some means to encourage you to phone in and tell me everything. But being mindful when you tell me everything that the listeners are listening also, and I take it that is a fear on most of you yourselves' part, in that you be putting out information that you might consider to be of some embarrassment. But what I will say to you is, no man is an island, no one stands alone, and what you're experiencing, there's others who also are going through the said same thing. So oftentimes we need to know about your coping mechanism, and if you're not coping, that we can put it out to get somebody who have got the experience of dealing with that. Yeah, I'm dealing with a situation that I find somewhat embarrassing on my part, because I don't have the skills in order to help my young soldier brethren. Yeah, and I've had to reach out, but obviously again, I'm fortunate that the support is round and about in order for that to take place. You know what I'm saying? But I've shared as to who the individual is, because it's not about the individual, it's seeing the bigger picture. You know what I'm saying? So we're all accountable, have to be responsible in order to move ourselves forward. Yeah. So I would like to say that to yourselves out there, that no man is an island, no one stands alone, and each one teach one. Yeah, so we are our brother's keeper, you know, and I think that is very important for you to know, you know. Now, as we come down to the last 5 minutes or so, yeah, I'm gonna find a tune for now and come back on the other side and wind up.
Instead of fussing and fighting, why not just get together and live in one love and one unity, you know? Rebel in the morning, rebel in the evening too. Now don't you be like a devil when I play with sounds called a rebel, rebel, rebel. How you mean, you know? The man says a great adventurer. You can hear what I say, let there be love. See the morning sun on the inside. Nothing in this world they could I never do. Never to stop, not to dread from living up, y'all. Said I'm a living man and I got a lot of work to do. Said I'm a living man. Music gotta come on over, rock it with me now. Come rock it on over, baby. Step it on over. Say rebel in the morning, a rebel in the evening. It's down to say you gotta come on over and rock it on round there. Each best not a sound to capture, you know. So make it an adventure here, dear, and everywhere you can hear me when I say, so Ronnie Murray down there. Yeah, so you're gonna rock it on over. Means that I gotta get stepping, you know. Got to be on the move, so baby, baby. See, rebel style, a runaway child, I beg you stop the running wild. From stepping up higher and higher, let my chili sing, sing. And I've got a lot of work to do now, and they rubber on the way. So come on over, I'll make you rock it on down there. Say right on, right on, right on, right on, right on, right on there. Rebel in the morning, a rebel. Perform night and day, round along the way, you gonna hear me what I say. Till you children of Zion, about the soul adventurer.
Yes, yes, family. You know, we come to the close now. Yeah, so it only leaves for me to wish you all a happier new year. I wish you more strength. Same as last year, long life with good health. Yeah, spread the love, spread the joy, but more importantly, know yourself. Yeah, know who you are and the purpose to which you are to serve in this time. Yeah, we've been gifted this Garden of Eden, and mankind, for whatever reason, has polluted it to the extent that plastic is a plague. More so than even this coronavirus which they've put in our minds. Yeah, breeze of blower, you know, and this coronavirus, it seemed to have an hiding place, and the only place it can be is in our head right now. Or either says some of we says in our body. Yeah, but we don't know what is it that's caused this sickness, because if you look on it, they've a genetically modified food. There's so many sources to which this thing can get in our system. You understand? Yeah, you realize there was a period that, I don't know, they called so many turkeys and that went on the quiet. You know, they still have them dog in a them bed, the puss in a their house. You understand? So they're not dealing with what common sense would say, all right, I could put this aside and that aside. Yeah? They want to put ourselves aside from each other. And to me, it not make sense. You know, really and truly, it does not make sense, you know, but I'm not a scientist, yeah, but me not depend on science to tell me that. Yeah. Common sense is far more superior to science, you understand? You know, but let me not pass no judgment. Just be careful out there, yeah. Who can embrace, yeah, and, you know, let's just spread the love. Yeah, and do what we have to do, you know, for humanity and for our own sanity, you know. So until next week, we say blessed love. Yeah, so you wanna just take care, yeah, and keep yourself safe. Yeah. Never.
Musically. So they want time to change my identity.
God gifted it to me.
Musically. This a music race, commercial race, political race. This a music race, commercial race, political race. So they want I to change my identity.
Never.
Musically. So they want I to change my identity.
Coulda never.
Musically. My identity. Your work must be done. Your work must be done.
The real.
Your work must be done. Your work must be done. We work in the east. We work in the west. We work in the north. We work in the south. We work over there. We work over here. We work everywhere. We work over there. We work over here. We work everywhere. So they want I to change my identity. Musically. So they want I to change my identity. Musically. Identity. Who will stand up for the people?
Yes, before I forget, which I had forgotten, respect manners to all my family over there in Jamaica, St. Thomas, and those also friends over in St. Elizabeth, Melford and family, respect every time. Yeah, so at some point, yeah, the link will be established with family. Yeah, so more joy, more love, more everything. You understand? So hope say man can get for trouble this year, you know, because me I worry about it. It look as though it might be a one-way ticket. Yeah, it look like it be a one-way ticket because we know so once me go out them I go want to inject me for come back in. You know, it's the same for me and a whole heap of other people. So I'm mindful of that, but you know, oh God bless, no man curse.
The music is for the people. Musically.